When Roy Fields was 11 years old, he knew what he was going to be doing for the rest of his life, worshiping God through music. Over the years, Roy's constant prayer to God has been, "Wherever you put me, let there be revival."
Roy Fields has been leading worship for over 2 decades all around the world. Recently, he traveled to 18 cities across the United Kingdom and ministered to thousands of people. During that time, his team witnessed more than 1,500 people give their lives to Christ. Roy has also led revivals like this in Lakeland, Florida and Colebrook, New Hampshire. During worship, Roy says you don't just sing a song, you sing the sound of what you hear, the sound of heaven.
Please welcome to the 700 Club, Roy Fields. Roy, it's great to have you with us.
Pleasure to meet you, Terry.
Tell me how you began your music ministry.
Oh, gosh. It started in a little tiny home meeting in the living room when I was 11 years old. And the place was jam-packed with like 60 people just on fire for God and singing these songs. And I saw 5 guitarists lined up across there. And for the first time in my life, I felt the presence of God touch me. And I just remember praying a prayer and saying, "Lord, this is what I want to do the rest of my life."
You know, once you feel that, nothing else
No, there is nothing
can
else.
match that.
There's absolutely nothing
it's really
else.
True.
Yeah.
You've been involved. God has placed you many, many times now right in the place that has been the desire of your heart as you've prayed, where His Spirit is moving in revival in a powerful way. How do you define revival, Roy?
Revival, well, first of all, a lot of people have different definitions of revival, but I think revival, honest to God, it's not the falling over like we see, and that happens, but my definition of revival is falling in love with Jesus all over again and restoring the joy of our salvation. A lot of people are Christians, but they've forgotten why they got saved in the first place.
Yeah. Well, you think of the story with the vine and the branches with the seeds dropped into the ground, how the cares of the world are so strong.
Absolutely.
So strong. So you're seeing this happen in many different places. You were involved in Lakeland.
Correct.
And where are you now?
Well, we just returned from England.
I hear you had amazing meetings there.
It was unbelievable.
That's so encouraging to hear, because sometimes we hear about other things going on in the UK, and you're concerned about it, but you said people were hungry there.
Well, the second month in the revival, during the Lakeland Revival, I heard the Lord speak to me privately and say, "I'm going to send you to the UK to light a fire." And I didn't know what that meant. I haven't been overseas in 14 years. I don't like to fly.
Whoops.
My arms get tired. But no, this is just a joke. But
it's just as hard swimming.
But he said that to me, and I thought, "Lord, how are you going to do it?" And in September, we went to go for 2 weeks of meetings. We had a whole tour set up. But day 2 of landing in the UK, we had 20 more invites from all over the UK.
Wow.
So we ended up going to Scotland, we went to Wales, we went to England, we went to Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. And we ended up doing 46 meetings in 2 months in 20 cities.
Wow.
And we saw over 1,557 decisions for Christ.
Wow. And that hunger of people wanting to get back.
Oh, man. It was just like Lakeland. Worship went for 2.5 hours every night. The meetings lasted 5 hours every night. Nobody wanted to leave the building.
And you've made that commitment to the Lord. When you send me somewhere, I'm going to stay there until you tell me it's time to go. Where are you right now?
Right now, we're here in Virginia Beach, Virginia, with a conference with John Arnott, but we're heading to Australia in March, and they've already got like 2,000 people, from what I understand, in the first city when we land there.
Wow.
I mean, there's just a hunger. But it's not just me. My wife has made the commitment, and so have my children. I have 2 children,
Wow.
And we do everything together. We don't do anything apart. My children, I pay the price because I want my family with me. My wife wants me with her. My kids need to see their dad doing everything the right way. And too many ministers, unfortunately, we sometimes do things by ourselves. But I've made the commitment to bring my family wherever we go.
You're going to lead us in worship today with a song called In the Presence of Angels. Tell me about that song.
Well, that song, I tell most people that I didn't really write it. I was in a house one day from a meeting I was doing literally like a year and a half ago, where 26 people were showing up for my meetings. And I heard the sound.
Really?
I can't explain it. I sat down at the keyboard, and I just worshiped the Lord. I wasn't trying to write. I really don't try to write songs.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't. I don't sit down and go, okay, let's write this song.
Yeah.
I just try to hear the sound of heaven. And I don't know how it happened, but I heard this da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. And I pictured, I don't know, it was like a vision. And I don't have visions. I'm not a guy who has vision. I saw like all these angels in the throne room.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the 4 and 20 elders bowing down. I saw Jesus sitting at the right hand. I saw the Father sitting in the throne. And people were just worshiping him. And it was just an atmosphere, same atmosphere I felt when I was 11 years old.
Wow. Wow.
So that's how that song came about.
You're going to sing for us today, and we're going to hear the sound of heaven.
I pray the sound of heaven touches every viewer and everybody here.
Amen.
It has to be about Jesus,
Amen.
Terry.
I'm going to release you to go do that and
Sure.
tell people about your latest CD so that they can hear the sound of heaven whenever
Praise
they
God.
want.
Thank you.
Will you move over to
Sure, I will.
to where your keyboard is?
Bless
And
you.
thank you, Roy. The Lord bless you as you worship with us this morning. Roy's latest CD I want to mention and DVD are called We Are the Generation. To find out how you can get a hold of them, all you need to do is log on to CBN.com. Also, if you'd like to see more of Roy Fields, you can log on to CBN.com and watch the Catch the Fire Conference webcast. Or you can join the conference in person if you'd like. It's free and open to the public. It starts at 7 p.m. tonight and runs Saturday night as well, right here at the Founders Inn in Virginia Beach. But now here's Roy Fields singing In the Presence of Angels.
This is the realm of your glory. This is the realm of your grace. I can feel your mighty power. It is moving in this place. Da da da, da da da, da da da, da da da, da 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 da. La da da, la da da, la da da. This is the realm of your glory. This is the realm of your grace. I can feel your mighty power. It is moving in this place. We're in the presence of angels, with God's glory on the wings. Like the voice of many waters, I can hear the angels sing, singing, holy, holy, This is the realm of your glory. This is the realm of your grace. I can feel your mighty power. It is moving in this place. We're in the presence of angels, with God's glory on the wings. Like the voice of many waters, I can hear the angels sing.